Yes, people, welcome back to the Red Zone. I'm AJ, and this is all your Manchester United sports, entertainment, and news updates. This is your match reaction video for Saturday's Premier League game between Bournemouth and our Manchester United. It finished Bournemouth 0, Man United 1. We're going to talk about the result, the performance, what it means, and we're going to touch on a couple of individual performances, and we will also look ahead to what we've got coming up this week. So let's get into it, people. First thing I want to do is apologize for the lateness of the video. We like to get it out there the day after the game, but I've been struggling this weekend with the flu, the cold, whichever one it is. So I just thought I'd delay it 24 hours, give myself that bit more time to get some energy up. So yeah, here we are. Apologies for that, but glad that you have come back and decided to watch the video with us. So let's get into it. Yeah, Bournemouth 0, Man United 1. Not pretty at all. Do you know what I'm saying? The goal was pretty, but the performance, obviously just being 1-0 again, failure to create several chances that we had. So you have to say, all in all, you just take it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm fed up as well. I'm not fed up, but I've said this numerous times this year, you know, to the point where Vin Diesel needs to give man a shout out or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's that age-old saying from the first ever Fast and Furious. It doesn't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile. A win is a win, and that's just the way we have to look at it yesterday, and we've had to look at it like that quite a few times this season. Hasn't been pretty, hasn't been the best football we've seen United play, but get the job done. Another clean sheet. What more can you ask for? Do you know what I'm saying? We've said that again. You don't get points for winning 7-0. Do you know what I'm saying? Regardless of whether they want you to believe you get a 7-up cup, you don't get nothing for that. You know what I'm saying? You get what you get is the same as you get for a 1-0 victory, and that's 3 points. So we take it same way. In the game, man, both teams had a few chances. De Gea had to make a couple of decent saves as well. Same goes to him. Do you know what I'm saying? When he makes good saves, you have to big him up. When he's obviously making howlers and chances that are leading to goals, you have to call him out on it. But yesterday he had another solid game, 2 great saves, another clean sheet in the bank, which obviously means now he's the outright winner of the Golden Glove for this season with 17 so far. Still got 2 games to go. Do you know what I'm saying? So congratulations to De Gea on that. Also the defence, because without the defence, you're obviously not going to keep that many clean sheets. So the defence this year, along with De Gea at times, has been solid, and he's obviously had some howlers along the way, but you have to take the rough with the good. You know what I mean? Yeah, the game itself, the game was won by just a piece of brilliance, really. Do you know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere, creative awareness, mastery of the ball, mastery of position, the run, whatever you want to call it. But Casemiro, man, this season, what a difference he's made to that midfield. You know what I'm saying? He's come in, he's dominated. He's obviously definitely in with a shout with alongside Bruno and a couple others for the player of the season. Do you know what I'm saying? He's been a revelation. People question the price, question the age, his ability. But man, he's proved them wrong. And yesterday, what a goal, what a finish. If you haven't seen it, Eriksen basically dinks a ball in from about 20 yards out diagonally. Their defender gets a attempted clearance on it, but then it just pops the ball straight up in the air. And there was Casemiro with the overhead kick. And the thing that made it look even better is it just smashed in off the post and bounced to the other side of the goal like some Tony Yeboah off the post. So you love to see it, man. And yeah, where our midfield is this year to where it was last year without him, just a mad difference what he's made, man. And like we did say in the last video, you could tell the last couple of games, step by step, he's been getting back to what we saw before the World Cup. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's somewhere near what his best is, because he dominated the game without obviously us winning 4 or 5-0, but he just shut down the midfield. When a defender was breaking forward, he was dropping in. He's obviously made the run, got the goal. yeah, man, and just in the right time, because we're going to need him come FA Cup final day. We're going to need him for the last 2 games of the season. Obviously, we still need to get this point, but the main focus has got to be on the FA Cup. Yeah, as we just mentioned, needing the point. Things did go our way for us on Saturday, do you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Aston Villa. Big shout out to DJ Shades Entertainment. Yeah, man, your team did us a favour yesterday, bro. Took points off Liverpool. So now basically we only need 1 point out of our last 2 games to guarantee Champions League football. 1 point against Chelsea or Fulham at home. Come on, man. It's gotta be attainable. Do you know what I'm saying? More than that. Yeah, man. And like we'll touch on now, if we do manage to get this point, which we're confident we are, it's going to be a top 4 finish, return to Champions League, 1 cup win, 2 cup finals, and this is all in Ten Hag's first season, you know. And bear in mind, last year was the worst Premier League points tally we've ever had in the history of the Premier League. So to go from that to this season with what I just said, big respect to Ten Hag, man. We've come a long way, and it just proof in the pudding that they're going to have to back him in the summer. He needs backing, because if he can get the right players in, and obviously we've saw towards the end of the season with suspensions and injuries, if he had a squad capable of fulfilling what he wants to do, the team's just going to keep progressing and obviously challenging for even more. Next year we want a good run in the Champions League. We don't just want to flap out, do you know what I'm saying? We want to be challenging for the Premier League title again. It's been long enough. But also that goes, you're going to obviously have to wait to see what happens with the sale, because if these Glazer pussios stay in control, there's probably not going to be as much money as Ten Hag would like. If we've only got 100 million, 150 million, and these men are talking about Harry Kane, because we know that's the sort of thing they're on, that's most of the money done. As whereas, you know, if a Qatari comes in, you're 250, 300 million, we can splash that. You can get 4 or 5 quality players that we need. Yeah, man, but from where we were to where we are, you just have to applaud it, and we'll take it, and we just keep moving forward and roll with the positivity, and you just have to trust in Ten Hag, you know what I'm saying? Main focus now has to be this FA Cup final. Now, I know people are going to say you can't look too many games ahead, and I understand that, and football's a funny sport, anything can happen, but realistically, Chelsea and Fulham at home, we've got to take a point off them. We're not taking a point off them, then by all means we deserve to be called fucking bottlers. But the main thing has to be this FA Cup, because City have already done the 3 in a row now. That's been taken away from us. We were the only club to ever do that in history, and obviously they're on the verge of the treble. And let's be perfectly honest with you, I watched that AC Milan, Inter Milan semi-final, and both teams were shocking for me. I just don't see how either of them would beat City. So going into that Champions League final, I only see City beating Inter. I hope Inter can do it, but we gotta make sure we try our best and do our business, man, and just bring home that FA Cup. Yeah, so next game is Chelsea on Thursday, and we'll have a match reaction video for you on that on Friday, and then we go into the last game of the season on Sunday against Fulham. Hopefully we've got things wrapped up by then. We can just keep the focus on Saturday the 3rd. Before I go, I want to mention 2 comments. I want to big up Ereku, who says he would take 2 wins and a draw. The 2 wins against Fulham and Bournemouth, and a draw against Chelsea. So he's already got his wish of the win against Bournemouth. And we only need the draw against Chelsea, bro. So we take that, do you know what I mean? And I want to give a shout out to Hot Mess as well, who just basically says just get the 2 wins straight off the bat, man, against against Bournemouth and against Chelsea. And you got to say that's the way, that's the mentality to have. That's the mentality the players need to have. Just go out there and try and win every game. You know what I'm saying? So thanks for your comments. Anyone else got any comments? Let us know. Drop them down below. Also, you let us know what you thought of the performance yesterday and the result. It was one of them end of season ones, you know what I'm saying? Not too much to talk about, but any individual performances. If you want to let us know what you thought about Casemiro's performance, which a lot of people are talking about, then let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a like, don't forget to subscribe, and also turn on your notification bell so you know when we've uploaded our latest video. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram as well, and across the socials. That's at the bottom of the screen now, and the link will be in the video description. And I want to say a big thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.